Alright, hello everybody. We are going to be showing you how to do a driver swap in Assetto Corsa today. So, as we see here, my teammate Nick is on track. He's been driving for about 24 hours. He's ready to come in. He's feeling tired. So, how do we get me into the car when Nick is in the car? As you can see, the server has only one car set, but that is okay. That's the car that you both are set to. You will go into Content Manager, and you can either click Join when he leaves, or I can go already and click Wait for this car. Done. Now if we go back to Nick, he is coming into the pits now, nice and easy. And as soon as he hits the pits, we see a timer. Now what is that timer? That is the amount of time that both of you guys need to wait in the pits. Either him, me, in some way or another, you need to spend that total time before leaving the pits again with the next driver. So since I've clicked Wait for this car, Nick is going to click Exit, and the second he clicks Exit, you can see it starts booting me up. It's going to put me in the same car, and that's done with the GUIDs, so that's why we need everybody's GUID to get you in the correct car. Now, when I load back in, you're going to see that timer, but first, make sure you put your setup back on. So it's going to give you the stock setup unless you go back and you tune everything, so make sure you click that before clicking Drive. Okay, now that you've put your setup on, you're going to click Drive, and we're going to still see that timer there. So 72 seconds is still needed to be served. So I'm going to show you what not to do. If you don't serve that penalty, we see I have what, 64, 63 seconds. This time will now be added to a 60-second penalty that we've set on the server. So if you do not serve the total time that has been set, you will get that time that was left over plus 60 seconds added to your race time. So as you can see, it's a very simple process. Just want to make sure you spend the correct amount of time in the pits. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. I mean, it's the same process, but if I were to want Nick to go back in the car, Nick will now be in Content Manager, refreshing, waiting for it to say Drive, or he can click Wait for this car. So I will enter the pits. Now that I'm in the pits, the countdown is there again. 117 seconds. If we break the rules again, it's going to get continuously added. So again, into my box, I stop. You must click Exit. And now if we go and check Nick's screen, he's already loading in. Simple as that. So it's a very simple process. Again, if Nick is now getting into the car, we're going to see him go to Setup, and he's going to put on his nice setup that he has ready. Boom, done, nice, changing first gear, and he's going. So we see his timer is also running down, but you can see for Nick that 119-second penalty that I accrued will now be applied to him no matter what, because again, we're all in one car. So if Nick was to leave the pit lane, naughty.
Your cut warnings, they will also carry over as well, so if your team is being a bit naughty, you're going to have to not get any more cuts, otherwise you'll get the lovely 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so any penalties carry over, because if it is a driver swap race, which for Season 1 only Le Mans is required for driver swaps, then in those races, all penalties carry over for both drivers. So yeah, that is driver swaps.